Hello. Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yes.
I go pushing buttons and make things happen. So,
It
yeah,
happens.
but for networking, that's really what I do. That's really what I do. Just make sure that they know how to get hold of me. Now, one thing you want to do is make sure you get every single person's information. Every person you can talk to,
Okay.
get their information. Copy and paste it to somewhere in your notes or something. If it's a
Oh,
Zoom call, you can do that. You can copy and paste your notes
the
and keep
chat.
them. Yeah. So you can.
Okay.
Something that's helpful is to help you build your list. Kind of train yourself on a daily basis. Any person you come in contact with that day, ask them to make sure you get their email and their phone number at least.
That's right.
Yeah, email, phone number from everybody you come in contact. Everybody, even if you don't even talk to them anymore. Maybe it's a teacher or something. Teachers are always looking for ways to invest because they don't want to keep teaching the rest of
You
their
know
life.
what? Teachers are a great one. In what you say, you don't go to them asking for an investment. What you do is say, "Hey, teacher, whatever it is, I would like to before I leave high school. I'm doing a lot of things in my business and everything else, and I would like to start now building my professional network. Okay, and I would really appreciate having your professional information, contact information for me to take with me, as I go.
And anyone else that
Oh,
they can share it
and
with.
anyone else, you say, do you have another faculty member or a friend in here that might, be interested in joining my network? I'm going to start sending some email stuff and things like that so that you can see my professional growth and that we can keep in touch over the years. They'll all say yes.
Okay.
And
Everyone.
teachers usually they're usually surrounded by a really good network of other highly educated individuals. So, and
And
Okay.
even if they're not, they are respected.
yeah,
Okay, so one thing you can do is when you've got a whole bunch of people a year or two or three from now, right, that knew
Yeah.
you as a student, and they have watched you progress. They've been seeing your emails. They're seeing the video content. They're seeing the written content. They're following you because you're putting that stuff in your emails. Just like my emails.
Yeah.
You're putting down there. Here's my social links. Connect with me on Facebook. Hey guys, are you on LinkedIn? I'd really like to connect with you on LinkedIn. Click this button. All of those kind of things are the types of emails you want to start sending, and or just tell a little story about what's going on. Hey, have you ever thought about traveling to another country and starting a new life? This is how I'm doing it, and you do a little story about it.
commentary.
Yeah, you do a little few paragraphs that's interesting, and then go while you're making photos and videos. The next email in a day or two or three is, hey, if you're interested in seeing how I did XYZ while I'm on my way to here, watch this video. Uh, or hey, if you'd like to see some photos of my trip, come over here and it's your Instagram
Uh,
link. Yeah, just all these little things is
okay.
what you're going to do. The point is after several years of these, messages going through, even if they're not reading them, you're staying in front of them digitally. Okay, you're staying in front of them digitally. You will get them on multiple platforms, and then as you grow and need support, because you will, nobody does anything alone. Everybody needs support if they're going to be successful. Okay, so it is a whole lot better if you're able to get support from that quality of person. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right, right. So that's why I say do that. I would say at your age, go to every single faculty member that you could find. Every leader
Okay.
of your city, every leader of your county, you're going to be traveling to the United States. What I would do if I were you, I don't know what kind of town you're in, but I would go to City Hall. I'd talk to the mayor. I'd talk to the councilors. I'd talk to the city people that run the city and tell them that. Just say, hey, I'd like to meet with you. And maybe you could send them all an email. I don't know if you live in a big city or a small town. But
It's a it's a developing town, but we don't have city hall and all in India.
oh, okay, okay. Well, whatever type of little governmental systems of the
Yeah.
different organizations that run
Okay.
things, go to those people and say, "Hi, my name's Sir Keir Sud, I'm a student over here." Tell them you're a student, right? And then you say, "I
Okay.
plan." Yeah, always with them. Tell them you're a student. Always say, "I'm a student." Don't say I'm an investor.
Okay.
That's you say I'm a student.
Yes.
You say my plan is
Okay.
to move to the United States within whatever time period. I'm going to be doing this. Uh, when I
Okay.
go, I would really like to make sure that I keep my contacts from my home and from the city that I've grown up in and spent my life in, and it would be really important to me if I could have your contact, your email, and your phone number, to take with me to put you in my personal network when I start my professional growth. I would like to be sending emails and keep updated on what's going on in the city that I love, and then keep the people here, informed on what's going on in my life, so that hopefully we can do things together in the future. That's what you say, and they'll all say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that all sounds easy, right?
Yes.
Most of this stuff is a lot easier than it seems. Okay, it's a lot easier than people would think it is, especially if you're in certain situations like yourself. You're a young man, you're still a student, you're able to go and say these things to people they'll actually be happy that you ask. They won't feel bothered.
Okay.
They're gonna feel pride that you came and asked them.
Okay.
Right. Just like when you asked me for mentorship. That's a big thing for me. That means that there's a stranger out there in the world who has seen a glimpse of what I've got for value and has asked me for that knowledge, because they want that. They see value in it. And that really does mean a lot to a human being. So just asking for their contact information and letting them know that they're someone who you want to stay in contact with. It goes miles and miles.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, so now your homework today. Okay, your homework today is get those social media handles made. Get them made. All of your profiles. Okay, and once they're made, post screenshots in the lounge.
Okay. We'll do that.
Screenshots of your profile, right? And they need to say investor, right? They need to say that.
Okay.
Now, I don't care. You can say other stuff, because you
Okay.
can say a student and investor. You can say whatever you want to say. The point is it needs to say investor. It needs to put yourself in a professional light, right? And I would like to see screenshots of them.
Okay.
Okay. Now, after you get
And I
all
will
that
attach,
homework done, we'll do class number 2.
Okay.
All right. Now, Sukir,
I will do that.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to have to go ahead and depart from here. I've got to get off and actually form the company. So, so I'm going to make the video on that as well. So you'll be able to watch that probably in 2 or 3 days. I'll put the video on YouTube. There was another video that just came out last night on YouTube. I've got another one that will be published tonight on YouTube. That's from a conversation.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, well, I'll post them all in the lounge too. So if you just, first of all, subscribe to the YouTube, okay? Second of all, stay tuned to the lounge. Stay tuned to the lounge so that you see in the clubhouse whenever I make posts and everything, and you'll see the link. Because I always tag everybody, that way you can see it. So do that. Oh, and by the way, share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. All right, now Sukir, you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself. I hope the rest of it is even better than it was earlier.